Introduce yourself, Frank.
My name is Frank Souza. I'm 20 and I go to Youth Build.
Uh, why did you leave school?
School for me was really boring. I didn't get in any trouble. I was there every single day, but school was just boring for me. I didn't like going to class and just sitting there listening to a teacher talk and make us write stuff down all day. I didn't like it, and I did that for many years, just going to class, sleeping, teachers giving up on me for sleeping, letting me sleep in class. And eventually I just decided one year I was going to drop out, and I dropped out.
You dropped out, or were you pushed out?
No, they tried to keep me in school because I was pretty smart when it came to the classes, but I just wanted to drop out, and they couldn't stop me, and that was it. I dropped out my senior year.
Did you feel like you were targeted by teachers or school administrators? So was that why you dropped out of school?
I wasn't personally targeted, but I've seen my peers many times be targeted by the principal, the security. There was times when you just walk into school and they're having a security check. I could be surrounded by Latinos and they take the Latinos around me and just let me walk right through. Not even search me, not even question me. It just give me a, hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing good. Okay. And that's it. And that's happened many times. It happened almost every time there was a security check.
Well, what could the school have done differently to support or help you stay in school?
The school, it was more or less the way their curriculums ran. I was a person who really wanted like a small class, so you can get that more one-on-one. Otherwise, it was just literally, like I said, you're just writing stuff down all day. Maybe if I was in classes with smaller people.
Like individual,
Yeah, like individual tutoring, stuff like that. I probably would have been more motivated to come because I felt more like a person rather than just something sitting there doing whatever you're told all day long, every day.
How did this affect your life, both negatively and positively?
Negatively, I dropped out my senior year. Well, the summer break of my senior year, I stayed back again, didn't want to go back for another year. So that put a problem because I didn't have a diploma or GED. Getting a job was really hard. I still haven't. But then it opened up new doors of other programs for me, such as Youth Build, where I'm going now. And that's been probably the best thing in my life so far, because I finally got on track with everything.
What have you been able to accomplish, and what successes have you had?
Since going to Youth Build, I've been able to accomplish, honestly, a lot more than most high school students do. I spoke at Harvard about funding for all of Youth Build. I went to the State House and gave a speech that was recorded for more funding. I've spoken to our senators on Youth Build Day, wherever Youth Build went to the State House, and so we talked to senators about them getting us more funding. I've written letters to the senators and the governor about more funding. I'm in a program, Teen Futures, and there's been a lot of successes, and it's also opened college doors for me too, because I've gotten college courses already, and you can't really do that at a regular high school.
True that. Why should students who make mistakes be given a second chance?
Students who make a mistake should be given a second chance because we're all human inside. If we were perfect, we wouldn't need high school. We wouldn't have disciplinary actions. And if you're not given a second chance, what are you going to learn? Basically, you're going to go out and not learn what you actually did wrong. You're going to go and do the same thing over and over again. And then at that point you're pretty much like an animal being told, be like, no, that's it, you're done.
If you didn't have this program, what do you think would have happened to you?
I'd probably be jobless still, probably living in an abusive home. I'd probably started either drinking or some sort of drugs to take my mind off of life, which was just boring for me at the time. I probably would have given up on friends, family. I probably would just be one of those people you see on the street, asking for change because I'm trying to get a drink.